Vole friend.
If you love Voles, you will love
Twitch stream
town hall meetings for the official Voles forum.
I don't know what voles are.
They're like mice, but rounder.
At the Voles town hall meetings, we know how to have fun without trolling or hate speech.
Johnny Boy Johnson, he hit some kid so hard he actually did knock about half the teeth out of the kid's head.
Presented by everyone's favorite father and star of hot dog memes across Reddit, Bunheim aka Bunyan Butler.
You ever heard of a dang snake before? You ever heard of a snake?
These guys are who?
Join us for the Voles town hall meeting every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific on Reddit.
Bud Butler Twitch. What if I said I'm going to give $50,000 to the millionth member of the forum?
I like the editing over where you go for this.
Ooh, how do I get?
There's Bun.
There you are.
Okay, oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm on there too.
You got
Hi. Hi, bud.
Davey. I want you might turn the music down.
But I don't have any music playing at all.
Davey, I don't. You hear the music playing? I need it to be turned down just a little bit.
I don't know how to respond to what you're saying to me.
I said, turn the music down just a little bit.
I'm hearing the sound levels are rough.
Oh, Davey, I don't like this. It match the spirit of the Voles Town Hall. Davey, turn it off.
I'm not playing any music. I don't know.
Davey, I'm not joking around. You're ruining the show. I need you to turn the music
I'm
off.
not joking around either. I'm not the one playing the music.
I don't like this beat. It's too. Says that you insane clown posse.
Who set this up?
Dubstep types of music. That's not what the Voles forum's for. It's for better country music. Or occasionally reggae music.
Are we good? Are we better?
I think it got turned off. I can't hear it.
Thanks for turning that off, Davey.
No, that was
no
me turning it
problem.
off. Oh well, Davey, it looks. I can see you clear as day. I can see you on the whole screen. I don't think I've ever even knew what you look like.
Oh, did you really not? I'm pretty sure my face has been on the forum before.
I think his face has been on it frequently because of me.
Oh, that's right. Sarah used to post pictures of Davey, and they was wearing the Vole shirts together, and they was pretty well much wearing the damn shirts on the forum. And then you guys, I guess we could start by saying this is that originally, Davey and Sarah had the world record on any Voles forum across the internet for having the most Vole pictures in one place at one time. Can you believe that? And guess what happened just this past week? After all that time that they was the number one world record breaker is that Roy pretty well much broke the thing by posting a picture with him and a couple buddies of his. And you can see there's the Vole post of the week just below me. You can see it's the post of the week. And then you click that in the description. It does a little fancy thing. It'll take you all the way from the Twitch stream. And it'll take you all the way to the damn Reddit forum.
I think I'll be coming for Sarah, and I will be coming for our revenge on Roy. I think we're not going to let that fly.
Well, the rule is you have to buy more T-shirts in order to break the record. We got to buy more T-shirts. You can't use the same T-shirts from before. So,
Do they have to be Vole t-shirts?
yes, they have to be official Bun Butler designed Voles T-shirts.
Oh, sure, okay.
Well, I guess this is what we're doing now. It's interesting little machine that they got going. Okay. Well, you heard from the best of them. You heard that the Voles forum's coming on to Twitch, and it looks like we're going to take the website over.
Yeah, kind of the hottest new channel, I'd say.
It's I'd say must have something 200, 300 viewers, I'd say, at some point, if everyone listening brought some friends.
I brought some friends today. I did my homework. I just wonder if anyone else did their homework.
Who'd you bring?
I not sure if they're in the chat yet, but I invited my 2 employees to come on. Or
Well, from the pronghorn.
Fire them.
You got them on here from the pronghorn forum?
Yep. I told them, hey, you guys got to do this, or I'm firing you. So.
Oh, that's
I hope they're
great.
here.
Hey, I love it. I love when you threaten people. Because
I love threatening people too. I really love threatening people.
We're off to a good start.
It's my favorite pastime.
It helps. It helps when you're get people just to turn on and just turn on a Voles forum for a couple minutes, or even just if you're going to sit in here for a couple seconds and leave, then I guess screw you. But if you sit in here for a couple minutes, I'd say it's a decent deal. I say I wouldn't waste too much of the time, but you got to make sure you follow and you give follows and also you give donations.
Well, I am.
Who else agrees? Anyone else in here, Davey? I can see.
Absolutely give Bun donations. Everyone
Don't look at my pistol.
Everyone in the audience needs to pay Bun.
Okay, well, let's start getting... Hey, Goblin, I was going to tell you something, is that I had a whole weekend planned. I was actually going to go to the bank and pay off a few bills that I had. And guess what? Guess what I did instead? I was sitting playing solitaire all weekend.
I'm sorry to do that to you. I mean, it's a great game, but it's incredibly addictive. But I'm glad you had a good time, maybe.
Oh, it was an okay time, and I was playing it, and I was playing it on Yip, so I was doing it for pretty well much 8-9 hours a day.
Jesus.
That's a lot of solitaire.
In between getting up and going to the bathroom, going to the bathroom and taking a cigarette and smoking a cigarette for a second while looking up from the game, as I'd blow the smoke while not looking at the game.
Did you win it all?
I won 4 or 5 times, I think. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good day. I had a few good decks. I'd say it was great. Yeah, sure.
4 or 5 times out of a 9-hour session.
Well, it takes about 20-30 minutes to get through a game.
What's Yip, Bud?
Yes.
What's that, Davey?
What's Yip? I gotta know.
Yip's a drug. It was a drug more in the 70s. It's probably a bit before your time, but you start doing it again, making it. Maybe we could bring it back into the mainstream.
Fun is Yip like is Yip like weed drug, or is it closer to like meth drug? Where does it fall on the scale from marijuana to meth?
What did I say? Oh, it's not meth, but it's amphetamines.
So like, okay, so down that direction.
Yes, sir.
I see.
No what it is I'm sorry. I'm trying to I gotta bring the projector up because I can't hardly see. I can't shout out the users without being able to see who's following. Yip is a drug. It is a mixture of amphetamine and gunpowder and tobacco that you smoke.
You're smoking.
Or no, I don't smoke the gunpowder. I don't smoke the gunpowder. I snort it, but other people smoke it.
You're putting gunpowder into your lungs.
No, I'm putting it in my nasal cavities and it's getting sucked through the bloodstream.
It leads to your lungs.
It leads to
your lungs.
Well, it all goes out the asshole.
Maybe it's not all gunpowder. I'm not a biologist. I don't know if that's right.
But it goes through your lungs first.
And so you're saying that you think it's gross to eat? It's not gross to eat horse poop?
I never once claimed in my life that it is not gross to eat horse poop.
Well, I'm saying if you can get gunpowder into your lungs and eating horse poop's nothing is what I'm saying.
Who brought up eating horse poop?
Wait, have you eaten horse poop?
I was trying to make a counterpoint to your argument.
I don't understand. What?
I got you on a little intellectual argument, Pronghorn. Check your head. Check your brain, Pronghorn.
It's disgusting to ingest gunpowder and horse poop. They're both disgusting.
Well, what were you saying before? You were trying to tell me that if I got gunpowder inside the lungs, I get it out the butthole too. And that's what I said. So what did you say is what I'm saying, and why are you talking to me like this on the show?
That's not quite how human anatomy works. You're the one who said it comes out your butt.
I did say that because it does. All things come out your butt unless you're sweating it out or you're sneezing it or you're throwing up or lactating. You could lactate or you could pee or ejaculate. It doesn't matter what it is.
No.
It comes out of your body all kinds of different ways.
So you're saying the gunpowder, the yip, you're not just shitting it out, maybe like 80%.
Can we say? Are we allowed to say the S word? We can say the S word.
I mean, you just said come. So
No, I said ejaculate.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we've passed that.
Oh, well, if I'm going to get banned for another week over this, we can discuss that later, maybe.
Yeah, so what are the rules on here? Like, is it the same as Reddit talks? Can we not say, is it still like the Seinfeld rule?
You can't say the F word. You can't say the N word.
But you can say
I wasn't
come.
planning on it.
No, you can say, if you say pronghorn, come here, you can say come.
But if you say cum,
I don't want to, that's dirty talk. It's filthy talk.
so,
It's
so
dirty.
is ejaculate.
No, that's scientific. You learn that in 5th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Along with the words testicles, which is why Roy's not banned for his username on the forum being testicle herpes. And that's a decision that I made in saying I trusted Roy pretty well much made his name a representative of a scientific disease.
Back to yip.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a biologist, but there's no way. Like, what is gunpowder doing for you in that equation? That's not even a drug.
It sparks you up a little bit. It makes you a little bit more jittery than you normally are on regular caffeine or methylphenidate in this case.
I don't think gunpowder does that, though.
It does. It does.
So
It makes you more combustible, perhaps, but I don't think it actually creates energy.
Well,
Okay.
I think the key is you don't smoke cigarettes with it. That's why you don't smoke it out of anything else in a pipe.
Okay.
So, yeah,
You
said
just said
people smoke
that you
it.
were smoking cigarettes. You were smoking cigarettes and you were playing solitaire and you were doing yip.
How did you not blow up?
Well, you gotta listen. Is that you're not smoking the cigarettes next to the yip. I'm sucking on the cigarette while I'm a couple minutes after taking a yip, or if I want to calm down from the yip at the end of maybe before I do the yip, I'll start smoking on the cigarette or sucking on the cigarette in general, or pretty well much sucking on a pack of Camels or an entire damn pack of Camels. Or an entire damn pack of Marlboros, and it doesn't matter pretty well much which one I'm smoking, because I will sit there and I already got tobacco from the yip. And then what's some more nicotine? How bad can that be for you? It doesn't matter too much. If you're sucking on some nicotine, you get 2, you get 3, and you get so many cigarettes that you can smoke.
But I don't think the nicotine is the issue here.
No, the gunpowder is next to the lit cigarette and the lighter.
That's not a safe place for it.
No, it doesn't get next to that, because I was already saying, all right, you want me to, I'd show you now what I did. Is I sitting there and I'm going, oh, and I'm just playing on the phone, and I just say, oh man, I got there's a queen, and I got a red jack under the queen, and then I got a blue 10 under the jack, and then I got a red 9 under the jack.
A blue 10.
That's right, the blue. On the app that I played, the playing cards is blue and red with little kitties' faces instead of the regular numbers. You got little
kitties.
You got little cats on them. Little push.
You were saying earlier about one where there was naked ladies come up when you win.
Thanks for the follow, Bango. Yes, there was actually a classic little playing cards game on the internet, and you used to be able to play as the play as the solitaire cards, and as you normally play as the solitaire cards in the game. Thank you, Bingos, for the follow. You play with the cards. You get a whole stack of the damn cards, and if you get enough of them, you get little pictures of a naked lady, a naked porn star. Thanks, Uberix, for the follow.
So, can I paint the scene here a little bit?
Sure.
So you're smoking cigarettes.
Thank you,
you're
Mushrooms, for the follow.
So you're smoking cigarettes. You're doing your yip. You got gunpowder. You got amphetamines in the system. You're probably rolling. Are you drinking at all?
Thanks, Jocelyn, for the follow. Am I drinking? I'm drinking.
You're drinking. You're smoking cigarettes. You're
smoking weed. I'll smoke kratom.
You're smoking some.
Hey,
can you smoke kratom?
Plopper Snuts, thanks for the follow. Can I smoke kratom? Oh, sure, I can smoke kratom. You want to watch me smoke kratom? I can outsmoke you, Davey.
I bet you can. I've never done it in my life.
Thanks, Lush, for the follow.
So you're going. It's safe to say that you're in a state. How long? Like for hours and hours at a time, and you're looking at your blue and your red little cards with the cats on them.
Little pushy cats on them.
Yeah.
All kinds. You got pink ones, you got orange ones, you got yellow ones, you got all kinds of different colors of pushy cats. Pretty well much dancing on the damn screen. Just doing all kinds of different little kitty tricks and whatnot. Pretty well much just dancing on the screen. And you get enough of them, you get little kitties start dancing on the screen. And Davey, you play solitaire, and you play it well enough, you get all the cards starts flying around the screen, and all the pushy cats were doing it in this one.
Yeah, and you did that. You did that 4 or 5 times. You were saying before.
It could have been a little bit more. I said it could have almost been 10 times. I wasn't sure. I know 4 or 5 off the top of my head, because I was filming myself saying, "Oh, I'd love to get a video of me getting one of these, so I could show Maddie or show some other types of friends, or even show Goblin Leg for that matter." And I was pretty well much filming, and I got 4 or 5 of them on video of me getting the solitaires.
Wow.
You got them on video. Yeah, can we get that on the subreddit?
I'll post that, sure. With the little pushy cats running around on it, I post that. As long as anyone doesn't get me in trouble or say reports me to Reddit admin, pretty well much trying to get my account and a Voles form taken from me.
You can post pretty much anything on Reddit, so you should be fine.
No, you can't. And here's why. Is because you can't post anything that's even the FBI needs to handle.
I don't think the FBI is going to need to handle your solitaire wins. I think you're safe from that.
Well, listen to this. It actually gets me on a good topic, because I did want to talk a little bit about April Fool's Day on a forum, which was a real disappointing day for me as a moderator. I really do think that was a pretty damn upsetting day. What
happened? I don't remember anything.
Oh, well, April Fool's, it looks like everyone's just trying to get to be a jokester, trying to just, in general, pretty well much be a damn prankster, or just try to prank the general public, or even try to prank me, or even try to prank my family at that, or pranking other users on the forum, pretty well much pranking Davey, or sending Davey pictures of their penises and whatnot, and making a big tomfoolery out of April Fool's, which is not a real holiday. And you go look at Joe Biden's account, you go look at the President of the United States official Twitter account, you could not see them talking any smack or any support of April Fool's, which is a fake holiday. It's not a real existence holidays. It's a fake.
If the president does not acknowledge it on Twitter, it doesn't exist.
No, I don't say it does.
Understandable.
I think just so we're aware, I believe in South America it is recognized as a holiday.
Thank you, Dino, for the follow. Well, I live in Nevada.
Which is in South America.
And the server of the forum...
It is American South.
South America. It is the American Southwest. That is what I'll concede on, but I will not say it's South America's. You got Christ the Redeemer down there. You got Brazil.
Brazil's next to Nevada.
You even got the damn capybara. You got other types of animals. You got jaguars down there. You got the Amazon River, even Amazon tribes you have in South America.
Okay, where is this going?
That's not where I live. I live where we got 7-Eleven and we got all kinds of different types of roadways in America that goes through gas stations and wide open desert. What the most open land you'd ever seen.
So it couldn't be more different, is what you're saying.
No, it couldn't be more different. And then what I'm saying is going back to the original point, is the April Fool's is my server. The Reddit forums ran through my server, which is in Nevada, and I'm not adhering to any April Fool's holidays if it's pretty well much set up in Nevada, where we don't celebrate it.
Did you not say that your nephew had celebrated it?
Oh, best friend, I kicked my nephew out of the house over April Fool's. He's gone.
What did he do?
He's gone. You kicked him out.
Oh, he's gone. I told him I never want to hell with him. I never want to see him again. I made him walk out the door. 20 miles he has to go into town.
What about Big Willis?
20 miles.
Big Willis is with you?
Big Willis is
couldn't
going
have
to
given
come.
him a ride?
Big Willis is coming back.
Wait, so Big Willis is gonna live with you?
Best friend's got some buddies from when he went to community college he's going to go live with, and they won't take Big Willis in. And so Big Willis has got to come back and live with me.
Why do they hate Big Willis?
I'm not sure. It's possibly just America hates disabled individuals.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a very disabled-phobic country.
Ableist is the word you're looking for.
Disablist.
No? But, yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
So what did best friend actually do to what was it?
Oh,
His
he
April Fool's
all right,
thing.
so let me set the scene for you. I was going to go, what was I even cooking? What was I cooking?
So you kicked out best friend, you had to walk 20 miles.
No, I was going to go back to what he did, and I'm trying to think about...
Oh yeah, what did he do?
I'm trying to think about what I was cooking so I can tell you guys what I had on the stove.
I don't think we need to hear it.
No, I want to...
I want to know.
Oh, alright.
So
What's
What
your
are we
kind
talking about?
of...
Was it macaroni?
What's your type of food? It's not macaroni. It's I remember. It's the I forgot the name for the damn thing. The damn. It's got you got all the. You put all the noodles on a plate.
Is it
ramen?
spaghetti?
No, not rice. It was spaghetti. That's right. How can I forget spaghetti?
Don't know how you could.
Maybe it wasn't spaghetti because spaghetti's got. It was more. They were more as a little hollow logs. These types of pastas.
Oh, rotini, ravioli. No.
Is it penne?
Yeah, penne.
Could have been.
Macaroni?
Penne sounds right.
It
Penne's
could've
like
been
the
pennies.
little tubes, like
Yes.
the.
Well, no, but
pennies.
it's gonna make the story all confusing.
Sorry.
Well, 'cause
Can we just say spaghetti? Does it matter that much?
okay, well, let's for the sake of time, we'll say spaghetti.
Yeah, just to, and we can post an amendment later if necessary.
Okay. What's that guy saying in the chat? He's saying that he's gonna promote the stream for money.
I wouldn't
do not-
pay him for that.
do
Did
not
someone
pay them.
would someone link up with him for me?
I don't think that'd be a good idea. I will not be doing this.
But even Prong doesn't want to do it.
I mean,
Oh.
I love a little joke here and there, but seems like a bad idea to even acknowledge their existence.
Well, I'm putting the pot of spaghetti on the stovetop to keep heating this thing. And guess what I see in the stovetop? Under the stovetop, under the bars. Guess what I saw? In other words, guess what I saw under the damn hot steaming iron bar, the hot to the touch iron bars of the stovetop.
What's in there?
You just take a guess. I'll give you a hint.
Is it a cockroach? What is it?
No, it was a penny.
And you kicked best friend out?
What?
Of course I did. Listen, it's not. No, you're not. You're laughing at it, but it's not. It's an oil stove. Excuse me. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word for it. It's a gas stove. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. It's a gas stove, and it's and it's got. And you know what's going to happen is that you put a penny in a gas stove. You know what happens, Davey? You wouldn't be laughing if you knew. It heats up and you get zinc poisoning, and you die.
You're right. I shouldn't.
If you I will sit over a pot of spaghetti and pretty well much sniff it and inhale the damn fumes of the thing as you just say, oh, that's some good. That's a great damn pot of spaghetti I'm cooking. Oh, it's great pastas and oregano pasta or Italian sausage from the damn store. Ragu's Italian sausages. Which, if here's a little side note, if you guys are looking for a good pasta sauce, go get some Ragu's. And if I breathe a penny in, I will drop dead, especially with the way that my lungs and heart are shaped. That would zinc poisoning would kill me instantly.
I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna have a little caveat. It wouldn't kill you instantly. It says it would kill you within like 4 to 12 hours of exposure. You'd have some time. You would die, but you know.
Well, I can't get to the hospital in that amount of time.
In 12 hours, I mean, you are in the middle of nowhere, so that's understandable.
No, I'd be dead. I'd be dead long before then. I don't think a kid was trying to kill me, but he was playing. No, it was an April. I think it was an April Fool. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say this was an April Fool's prank.
But kicking him out of the house and making him walk 20 miles into town is not giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't think it is, but I given him. How many times did I ask him? He said if he wants to get himself better, he can pay the electrics. He can go into town and pick up some groceries. He can give me a hamburger once in a while, and the kid never does jack crap for me. What shit else should I keep doing for him if he's putting pennies under the hot stovetop irons and trying to kill me with zinc poisoning, zinc fumes, inhaling zinc fumes like you're pretty well much huffing it.
Did he admit to doing it?
No, he didn't. He wouldn't admit it.
How do you know
it wasn't like a mistake, or maybe you left it there or something?
Well, I was just saying he's the only one that ever uses cash.
But I don't know.
I've been using credit cards past 2 years or so. Occasionally I'll pay with a couple bucks, but I always leave the coins behind, especially if there's a veterans donation box or Save Children. I'll put the coins in those.
So, hold on. He didn't admit to doing it. How do you know it was him? Is it possible that you accidentally dropped a penny around the stove? Does he cook much?
Yeah, he cooks here and there. Oh, just food you wouldn't want to eat.
What does he cook?
Oh, top ramen. He'll cook up a frozen bread baron pizza. He'll cook some chicken and veggies, raw bear chickens.
Wait, what? Raw bear chickens?
Yes, raw bear chickens.
What?
What is that?
He just slaps a chicken breast on a stovetop and grills it up.
Oh my god.
That sounds pretty good.
It's not very good. It tastes more wet and juicy. It's more of a shopping wet types of food. He'll eat that, and he can't even get them cooked all the way through. If he's cooking a hamburger, that's why they say I always say to him, I say, you know how I want my hamburger cooked today, best friend? Cook it extra well, or else it's going to be extra raw.
I mean, I personally really like rare chicken. I think it's the best way to eat it. Yes, I do.
Don't be eating pink chicken.
I mean, it's not pink. It's more like a light white color, but you know.
That's fine.
I agree with you. I say I do agree that it's okay. I wouldn't say I'd never eat it pink or eat dripping red with blood or whatnot, but I'll eat it a little bit of a dark pinkish hue at the most.
A little on the rare side is perfect. Still juicy, still dripping, maybe a little bit of blood.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe a bit purple.
I think it's perfect. I personally, when I cook it that way, I usually let it thaw out all day. I just leave it on the counter, to soften it up before cooking it.
Or leave it, if it's frozen, you can leave it in the sun as well, and that makes it...
Yes.
Okay.
Even faster.
Why are you guys laughing? It heats it up real fast.
That's crazy,
so
man.
Funny.
It's not crazy. It's you leave it out in the sun for a couple hours midday around noon. Or 2 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, it comes
Just
dinner
give
time.
it a bath and some water.
And it's a bit warm. It's a bit warm, too.
That's even worse. You don't want it to be warm.
No,
Less cooking time.
That's
Less
right.
Cooking time.
That's right.
You gotta eat it faster.
No.
All right, hey.
Give yourself salmonella.
I didn't finish my line of questioning there, Bun.
Okay, go ahead.
Is there a possibility that he wasn't the one, that best friend wasn't the one who did this? How are you so sure it's him?
Because he's an asshole.
So you think that he maliciously decided to put a coin there, like
Yes.
a penny?
Yes, I do.
To give you zinc poisoning, or he just didn't know he would give you zinc
I
poisoning?
believe him to the extent of he didn't do it to give me zinc poisoning, but he did it to give me a trick. Whether he thought it was going to spark like it does in the microwave, which he's done that before as well. He's hidden pennies in the microwave.
That's pretty funny.
And so I say him, a kid puts pennies in the microwave when his grandpa or his uncle is going to put his food, his lean cuisine in there. Hey, what's stopping him from putting a penny under the stovetop?
But can I bring up a short thought experiment real quick? You said
Quickly.
that you don't think that he did it on purpose, right?
I don't think he did it on purpose.
So
No, I
Could
think
he
he
have
did it on
any-
purpose, but I don't think he did it to kill me. I don't think he did it to poison me. But he did it on purpose.
Could he have any motive to do it to kill you? Like, he's in debt to you. He needs to pay the electric bill. If he doesn't, if you're dead, he doesn't have to pay that.
Sometimes, yeah. I'd say
I'm just maybe throwing that out. Maybe he did do it on purpose.
Well, if
You
we ever go to
know.
court, that's
Certain
something that I'm sure I'll bring that up with a lawyer if we go to court. I have reasons to think that he would kill me for any given reason, especially to get him out of the house if I ever needed to kick him out. That was one of the first things I thought of was pretty well much seeing if he was gonna kill me or not.
I mean, I don't know. Some of the stories you've told us about him, I would probably want to kill you too if I was him. You know, like he could have good reason to off you. I'm just throwing that out there. You can't.
I agree.
Ignore the possibility.
I agree, and I will bring that up in court with him when the time comes. Now listen, if there's one thing we need to get to, we need to move on, and I need to acknowledge the fact that this April Fool's came on all around the damn forum. And it infected this type of malicious behavior, got onto the Voles Reddit. Who saw that? Let me see. Who saw that? Davey, did you see all that bullcrap? Because it was a load of bullcrap, and I'm not joking about that. There was, listen, I understand. How many members, Davey, did we have back when what's his name, 378? What's that damn forum called? How many
196.
How many members you think we had when we were attacked by trolls?
I'm pretty sure it was below 2,000.
It was below 2,000. We've gotten 2,000 more members in that time.
I'm here in chat, 1.2 thousand members. That sounds about right to me.
All right, so 1,200 members. That's how many members we had. Now, I know that we've grown in size since then, and there are some of us that don't remember how terrible that time period was. They don't remember coming on and logging on, and all you see is all kinds of different animals. You see weasels, and you see a damn broccoli sitting in a bathtub. It's a stupid.
That was the best one.
It's a stupid damn picture. It was one of the dumbest memes, one of the dumbest pieces of photography, and one of just the general stupidest piece of little animation that I'd ever seen. Is a damn gangster broccoli lounging back in a damn hot tub.
Yeah, I know.
And he said, and you know what he said? You know what that son of a bitch said on our forums? He said, "Look at this vole. Look at this vole. I'm a little."
Yeah, he said it was a vole.
I'm a little 14-year-old, and I'm going to come up and ruin people's internet forums by posting CGI pictures and fake broccolis and making a joke of the place. Because you know what it says to me? It looks me in the eyes and it says, "You have an internet forum? Well, guess what I have? I am bigger and I am stronger than you, and I have power over you." Is what that says. It is a declaration of war for a user to come in and say that. So let's get
into this a little bit.
Now let's return to the idea. Not every user on a forum remembers it. I don't think Pronghorn was old enough to remember that.
I don't remember it, but I would like to point out that someone has linked the image in the chat.
Okay.
And it's a very good image.
Well, next time I figure out how to put up images so I can show everyone, because that was a load of bull f picture that if I've ever seen one.
I agree.
It was a terrible day, and many users got banned for cussing and harassing, and we lost some good members that day. We lost Rach. He never got Rach back after that.
I don't think Rach was super active at the time anyway, though. And she did come back to the Ghost Town Hall last week just to check in.
Think of all the time we lost with her over the troll invasion.
We did. That was robbed from us.
And that's someone that we care about a lot, not being able to use your Reddit forum. What I'm getting at is this. I understand you can come in and make a joke one day a year. But that was a hard day for a lot of us that we got trolled. And my biggest argument is this. If you can't have one day a year where all racism is allowed, and you can't have one day a year where all sexism is allowed, I would say that it's not fair to have one day where you could prank anyone you want. It's never okay. Racism's never okay, and sexism's never okay, and neither is trolling or harassment of internet forum moderators. It's never okay.
You know, you're right. Those are basically all exactly equal crimes. I mean, I don't know. Trolling is actually might be even worse.
Well, trolling, I'd say that sexism and racism are trolling to some extent.
Right.
You're saying that sexism and racism are trolling.
It's the same motivations. It's the motivation to harm an individual.
All right.
I mean, yes, I guess.
I think you've hit a nerve, because I've noticed that a lot of people in the chat have raised their hand to speak on this topic.
All right, Davey, what do you think? Should we take a few callers about April Fools?
Yeah, let's take a few callers. I'll add Banjo first. They've had their hand up the longest. Hey, Banjo.
Hey there, Banjo.
Hello. I was just wondering, Bun, do you live in a trailer?
I don't live in a trailer, right? So I never set this up, but I'm doing this from a hotel room right now, because when I kicked Best Friend out, he had the hotspot for the internet in the house, so now I don't got any internet at the house.
Wait, he took the internet with him?
I was using his hotspot on his phone.
Wait, so he was paying for the internet?
I'd say his deceased mother's phone bill was paying for it.
But then how did it keep getting paid for after she died?
Possibly, I don't know, a life insurance. She's probably using her life insurance to pay for it.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know, Bun.
You're welcome.
You have any thoughts on April Fool's, Banjo?
Oh, on April Fool's? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay to make. I think it's okay. You know?
Well,
I have friends who were born April Fools. If we didn't have that day, they wouldn't have been born, right? So they get harassed the worst of all. Because every single day you'd point at a guy who's born on April 1st, you're a damn April Fool. Yeah, and that's really funny. I do it every year.
I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm changing my birthday to April Fool's.
I don't think you can do that.
Can you do that?
Can you? Actually, is that allowed? Can you change your birth date?
I'm going to change it. So I can start saying I think April Fool's is harassment.
Do it. Do it, Bun.
You're victimizing yourself in a new way?
No, not victimizing. I'm trying to save the world from a hateful holiday that impacts so many people.
Yeah, I think he's doing it in solidarity with the other people who were born on April Fool's Day, right?
That's right. If they won't do it, then they need somebody who will.
That's good of you, Bun. You're like Jesus.
Say you
Martin
could make
Luther
that.
Jr.
You could make both those comparisons to some extent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go, Banjo. I'm gonna add the Overlord here.
Thanks, Banjo.
Hello?
Hey, Overlord.
Hi, how are you, Bun?
Yeah, that's right. Bingo said her cat died on April Fool's. I'm good, Overlord. Hey, it's good to hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Good to hear you as well.
Thank you.
I wanted to share my thoughts on April Fool's Day.
Okay.
I hate to say, even though I am good friends with Vango, I do think April Fool's Day is one of the worst days in the world. When I was 10 years old, my mom took me to my favorite Chinese restaurant on April Fool's Day, and she ordered me orange juice, my favorite drink, and she filled the orange juice with spicy mustard powder.
Oh.
And it really hurt me.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Overlord, that's horrible to hear. I'm so sorry your mom abused you like that and neglected you with making a joke out of chili powder. It's spicy.
Yeah, it still sticks with me a little bit.
And I bet you can't eat any chili powder anymore, can you?
No, I do really like chili powder now, but I didn't then, and it really... Maybe that's what caused it. It was just like an addiction from the pain. But honestly, back then, all I could think was how much it hurt me, and I can never stop associating April Fool's Day with that horrific pain.
Have you ever told your mother the impact that incident had on you developmentally in an attempt? Because I think it opens the conversation in general of getting rid of this holiday. I think is you can go out to your mom and say, Mom, it hurt what you did to me on that April Fool's. You did it because you were permitted by society. You was allowed to make a joke on someone, and you chose out of all the people in the world to do that too. You choose your baby boy.
Yeah,
you choose your little baby boy. You helped raise and pretty well much loving on and being great too, and taking the McDonald's. And going to the play place at McDonald's and getting McDonald's hamburgers. You're telling me that she played a little joke on little Overlord. And it hurts me to hear.
It hurts me to talk about, but thank you for listening, and I really do think that April Fool's Day is just generally a hurtful holiday. And I don't think it helps anybody being around.
I have to cut in here. I'm hearing that the sound for Overlord might be a little quiet. Thanks to Pluppersnoop in chat for that. Is there a way for you to turn your mic up at all, Overlord?
No, my mic is really...
There, I turned Overlord up, but I think it's almost time for Overlord to go away anyways.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Overlord.
Okay, Overlord, thanks for the story, and I hope you get over that because it's a terrible incident. Davey, let me share some of these pictures. Listen, whoever this Hard Leon troll is, you need to get the hell off of my forum, or you need to come clean about who the hell you are. And if I don't see it in this chat tonight, I'm going to be very upset. Because it's, again, another day that I see not only trolling on April Fool's, but trolling. And this is the kind of sick bullcrap that this user was sending me. Can somebody read this for me? I can't... I'm not close enough to read it.
Bun, do you want me to read?
Sure.
Okay. So you got little Bunyan in his truck, and Bunyan is saying, "I am pretty well much just browsing some sexy hybrids on Twitter."
Okay.
And his dog is drinking a beer, and the dog is saying the dog is also like underneath the truck.
Well, yeah, saying, they can see it. You just read me the dialogue because I can't read it.
No Bumham.
Which is not my username, it's Bunhine.
Don't run me over. I'm pretty well much just your favorite pup, skid mark.
Okay. The
There's
part with
also-
skid mark on it is not true. I never ran over the damn dog, and I've never driven close enough to running over the damn dog. But I have browsed the Twitter may be true. That I do sometimes browse sexual images, but that's nothing but proving that he's just a damn stalker if he's able to see what my favorites say on Twitter. Who agrees? Who agrees?
What
I think your likes are pretty public, Bun. Like it shows up on my feed when you reply to certain things. Like, you know that, right?
No, that's only if you're looking at my Twitter profile.
No, that happens it'll happen on your feed. Like, it'll happen on the For You feed. It'll show up when you've replied to things. So I see it.
Okay. Well, I'd say that I'd say maybe select so you can't see it.
Like, just pretend I can't see it?
Or select a button that turns me off on saying.
Well, I don't want to mute you. Do you want me to not see your tweets at all? Because that's the option.
No, I do, but I just don't. If you see anything weird, sometimes just know Twitter can be private. It's a little bit of a private website at times.
Okay. And just so you want me to just pretend I don't see it.
That would be best, I think.
Okay. All right.
Do we have any examples of posts that we should be pretending not to see?
Yes, this meme on the page. Well, this one's okay. This one is a picture of a vole eating a hot dog with scump on it, which is okay. That's perfectly fine. That's okay. And I think it'd be a pretty funny damn image if it said this vole, but instead the damn troll had to make it say it's a mole instead of a vole, which is one of the biggest rules on the forum. You don't F up the name of the animal that we're all a fan of. Scump is the inside scramples of a Campbell's soup can. The little scramples off the sides of the walls of the Campbell's soup can. You put your finger in and you rub out the insides of it and brush it along the hot dog or alongside the hot dog buns, and you got a good little sauce. Now this one is one that really
niche.
This pissed me off. This one really pissed me off. It says, April Voles, all trolls are pretty well much welcome, and it says that Bun Butler approved the message. I did not approve the damn message, but because it's April Fool's Day, any damn jackass can hop onto the Voles forum pretty well might start telling people that I'm the one inventing who's who and what's what and whom some handsomes and whom some gallsomes. And it's a fake effing image. It's quite frankly offensive, especially to put my face on it. And here's the last one. And this one I really don't like. A picture of me having sex with a vole is disgusting to even think of that. To even think of having sex with a small little rodent, you gotta be some sort of sick pedophile.
Can we talk about your comment on that post?
What did it say?
That you wanted to put your finger inside one of them?
No, it was that. Okay, that was a picture of a vole's mouth. He had a wide open mouth, and it looked like a piece of little gelatin to stick your finger into for fun, a little play toy. And I said, well, that would look fun if I could put my finger down a little hole of a vole's mouth.
All right. Well, do you understand how people can get the wrong idea, right? Like you're understanding that? Okay. Well, let's say even if I was so sick I wanted to touch a vole, nobody could ever think of, nobody's so sick in the head thinks that you're putting your what's a word I can use for wiener? Erection. Putting your erection in the vole. That's some sick narcissism and psychopathy.
Is it narcissism? Is narcissism the problem?
Oh, sure it is. It's evil. It makes me sick. It makes me sick.
I just think that's an interesting diagnosis because when I think, like, I have an image in my head of what a narcissist does, and having sex with rodents actually isn't part of that image.
It's because they only think about themselves.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we can bring up another caller if you want, Davey.
Sure. I'll move on to callers. Nikon Akino. I probably mispronounced that, but I'm adding you. Looks like you're muted.
Oh, well, hello. It's pronounced Nick Mac No, technically.
Hey, wait a minute. No, I know who that is. That's Overlord.
No, not Overlord.
Is this AT
No, that's
Aliens?
Senior Broccoli.
Yeah.
Senior Broccoli.
I just wanted to say something.
See, I know. I'm a true fan. I'm a true Senior Broccoli fan.
Thank you. One thing, so that image, that like really messed up image of the broccoli, is in no way connected to me, Senior Broccoli. That was just a pure coincidence. I think I mentioned it the first time.
I didn't even think of that.
Town hall meeting, but just wanted to say it again.
Well, you don't like that picture?
No, I hate that picture.
Okay.
I hate that picture so much.
Well, that's good to hear. You're at least on the side of the more. I'd call us more of the true patriots of the forum.
I think so too. And the second thing I wanted to bring up, I think we can probably call it even with a lot of those April Fool trolls, because I think we kind of trolled them back, right?
I did no such thing.
Well, I saw a bunch of users started posting Voles in response. I personally said, hey guys, this is a picture of a mole. But when you opened it up, there was a vole instead.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I wish I had that. Next week, I got to start just saving all the posts to bring them up. But that was right. Senior Broccoli posted a picture that was a counter troll. And in that case, I think it was good.
I just think that posts like that kind of humbled the trolls, and I don't think they're going to come back anytime soon.
No, they won't.
And I noticed that, like, a few hours after those posts, all of the April Fool's trolling kind of stopped.
A few hours after it sure did.
Maybe like 12 to 16 hours, but still.
12 to 16. That pushes us close to the end of the day, right?
Okay, who's up next?
I'll add Geek to the call. Aeon is after that.
Hello.
Hello, Geek.
Hello, Bun. I just want to say thank you. You're fighting the good fight.
Okay.
April Fools and trolling.
Okay.
Now, Geek and Bun, you two, last I saw you speak, it sounded like Bun was pretty close to fed up with some of your posts. Geek, yeah.
Wait, did you see my recent Voles post?
No, I didn't. Well, remind me of what the post was about.
It was anti-trolling.
Okay. What was it? Have you been a good boy in April Fool's, Geek?
I was. I said my personal effort in the battle against trolls, and that our successfuls will never surrender to April Fool's tomfoolery.
Okay, as long as you've been a good little boy on April Fool's Day, and not harassing the forum and staying true,
I would never.
You'll still get to be a part of the forum.
Thank you.
Thanks, Geek.
I'm not gonna ban you, Geek.
I'm adding Aeon to the chat, or Aion.
Yeah, that's close enough. How you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm glad to hear that you had something cooking the other day. Glad to hear that you have food in the house, you know.
Oh, it's good to have a couple meals.
I can imagine. So I've just been, trying to brainstorm some out-of-the-box solutions to all this April Fool's nonsense.
Right.
And I was thinking, couldn't we just solve the problem pretty easily by just having, like, an official Bunyan Butler-sanctioned racism and sexism day, you know? Then, I think everything would be equal, and then all the problems would be gone.
I like this idea.
Well, then we're going to get taken off the platforms.
Hmm.
And it goes without saying, I don't want April Fool's Day, which is why we're not going to also have the sexism days and the racism days.
Well, I was just thinking it could be, like a fun beginning of the month kind of little treat, little celebration. We can throw in a few other ones, like maybe an ageism day, a ableism day, just, fill out the rest of the calendar. That way April Fool's isn't so lonely.
What?
Aeon, I gotta say, this line of questioning, I don't know if I'm a big fan. You're on thin ice here, man.
I mean, I'm just brainstorming.
All
right.
And tell us he wants.
I think it's a good idea.
Listen.
At the start of each
Thank you,
month.
Pronghorn.
Here is the solution. Okay? We're not going to have any trolling. We're not going to have any effing around or dicking around. Every single day of the year, even Christmas, is going to be just post damn Voles. And post things about the town hall and post racist monkeys and Hanoki and whatever damn crap you can stuff on there and help me get a couple bucks. Every day. Let's get going, people. Let's get going. No more tricks and harassing and sending pictures to Maddie. Stop sending pictures to Maddie.
What's going on with Maddie?
People sending pictures to Maddie every damn day, even on April Fool's Day. And Maddie got sent that picture of me with a vole on my penis.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
I feel like last time you mentioned Maddie, you did give people the go-ahead to date her.
No, I said
If I recall correctly.
I said that, you know what I said? It was one of the very first town halls. I say to myself, and I say to the country, I say, you all are very great people, and I would permit you all to date Maddie. And over the coming months, very few of you have upheld your reputation. A lot of you have revealed yourself in little ways to be sick and freakish individuals, and I will not judge you, and I will not make light of the situation. But a lot of you are pretty damn freaking sick in the head.
That sounds like a judgment.
It's a judgment.
You said you wouldn't judge us.
Well, I'm not going to kick you out of the forum is what I mean, and I'm not going to stop treating you like a human. Because you are, even if you are sick, and even if you think about maybe even touching Voles inappropriately.
No. I think those people should be out. I don't think we should keep them around.
Well, there's a few users on the forum who've given me money that are falling in that category, and I think that
Are you implying that Roy has these thoughts?
Oh, Roy could. I don't know personally. I think if I had to think off the top of my head, I'd say there's a possibility.
I could see Roy being into some weird stuff.
I don't think we should start this thing.
I disagree with this, and I gotta defend my man Roy.
Roy has his hand up.
I think Roy should be let in.
Okay, let's get Roy on the air.
I'm gonna reset my camera real quick because I think it got blurry.
There he goes.
What just happened?
Wait, give me 1 sec. Hold on. Here.
What was that sound effect that was happening?
Technical difficulties here. Give me 1 moment. Sorry, guys.
Let me just hold on. I gotta put Davey back into the show.
Figure this dang thing out.
He's just resetting his camera. I think
okay,
it should be reset now.
There he goes. He's on the picture now.
Yeah, sorry about that, bud.
Oh,
wait. Okay. Hello, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Clear.
Hey, how are you guys?
I'm doing okay.
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm sorry. It's been weird trying to get on like the Dixie or the Discord, Twitch, and what have you.
Well, you're here. You made it.
Yeah. So what was I defending myself against?
Touching Voles inappropriately.
No, nobody. Who said that? Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
No,
but
I never said
you
that.
speculated that it might be something that Roy would be up to. And you also said that the line of questioning was it was related to you wanting to keep everyone you can around, even the perverts, because some of them give you money.
That's right.
And then Sarah pointed out, she asked, since Roy is a known donor to the forum, she asked if you're accusing Roy.
No, I'm not accusing him. But he could be.
Pointing out a fact.
I'm absolutely not doing that. Look, I think since day one, I've been very apparent that I just want the best for the forum. And everyone seems to be attacking me lately, and I'm really not happy about it.
That's true. That's true.
Roy, join the club, man.
there's comics made about me and like all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah,
like,
I got that comic.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, it was humorous.
Hey Roy, wait, can I talk to your manager? He said he doesn't like me.
Your manager? No, my manager. No, that's never really been a thing. It's just this menu thing. It's a proof of concept, and it takes a long time to get a menu to actually be a thing.
Okay, well, just for the sake of the viewers, hey, Goblin and Sarah, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah.
Do you want to play the characters in this little cartoon?
Of course. Sure.
Yeah, I think Goblin should play the bunny, and I'll play some sort of rat thing.
Okay.
Roy the Rat,
sure.
coined by Mark, by the way, which we'll get into that later.
Okay,
Sure.
this is
Okay.
all right. So this is a little story made up by Mark on the Voles forum called "The Bunny and the Thief," a Demtresses tale, whatever that means. Okay. Little bunnies, and big old rats is sitting on the big old rat's the bartender at the bar, and he's got a little present in his hands. And little bunny rabbit sitting at the bar eating some peanuts, or little sunflower seeds. He's a little Hinoki bunny, I guess.
Should I start?
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, Bunny, would you like to try our new menu item, the hot chonga? It is my own invention.
Oh boy, Roy the Rat, that sounds delicious. What's in it?
Oh, he's got. Oh, they even added the Voles tattoo.
I didn't notice that.
Let me try to remember here, Bunny.
And he's looking at the copyrighted hot
okay,
chongas.
Roy the Rat.
Can I jump in here and interrupt the presentation?
Please,
I
Davey.
seem to recall that Mark's the bunny seems to be Mark, as much as I think it would be Bun, but he had an accent too, and if we could get that accent at the very least, at least an
I
attempt.
do not think I can do
I
that.
think Goblin's got an accent. Can I also just say that the rat having human hands with human fingernails is a really nice addition.
The phone was a weird touch.
I like it a lot. I'm a huge fan.
Anyway, I'm sorry for interrupting. Then, if we can't get the accent, maybe we should just carry
Not
on.
forgiven.
Well, let me explain. What he's doing is the fake Roy character that isn't really Roy. It's a little prank. It's a prank on Roy. A joke on Roy. It's not really Roy, but the character that is pretending to be Roy is opening up the Bunheim copyrights and looking at the hot chonga recipe, my hot chonga recipe, which I invented, of course, in 2021, a hot dogs and a chimichanga hybrid. It's a great meal. It's a real great food. You should eat them. Eat them all if you can get them.
Well, they can't get them if no place can make them, and I've been making them, so I'm really trying to spread the word, man.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And anyone who ever orders a hot chonga, I tell about the Voles forum. Tell them to order shirts.
And it's not. And let me say, it is not Roy's fault that it doesn't say credit Bun Butler. Because I did tell Roy that he could use the hot chonga at the bar, and the incident of copyright will be addressed as soon as I can get my arguments together. But that is not the time. It's not now.
Agreed. What I think should be addressed is how this user. Okay, and forgive me for 1 second, but every single post that this user has made has been against me, and he hasn't done a damn thing for the forum. And I've been doing all I can to just try to make this succeed and grow.
Hey, where is that guy? Where is Mark?
Yeah, good question. He's a little shy, huh?
Nowhere to be found.
Got a lot of words over the text, but not a lot of words over the voice.
Oh, is he a fake user?
Here we go.
I don't know who Mark is, but I don't like him.
Hold up. We've got a request to speak from Mark. I'm going to invite him up.
All right.
Hey everyone, it's me, Mark Dempsey's official 3000th member of r/Voles here. How's it going?
Oh, it's somebody's
Good.
using. This is an AI voice,
He's
Davey.
British.
It's an
This
AI.
is an AI voice.
Davey's
Should
AI.
I kick it off? Should we hear it at all, or should I kick it off now?
Mark, if this is the real you, I want you to say after me. Rain in Spain, falling on a plane.
Rain in Spain, falling in a plane.
Okay. You can't do AI that fast.
Since we have them both here, maybe they could act out the bunny and the rat.
Yeah, you guys want to pick up? Can you guys play the parts? That would mean a lot to me if you guys played the parts, as I could see the characters in real action.
Oh wait, Roy is back in the audience. I didn't move him there. I'll invite him back.
Well, the Goblin and Sarah can finish. Let's finish this up because we need to move on eventually. Okay, go ahead, Sarah Goblin. Let's finish up the story, and we'll see here the real outcome between the two guys in a minute. Okay.
All right. Here, Bunny, take a look. It's a hot chimney mixed with a dog. Excellent.
Wow, Roy the Rat, that Pachanga picture looks awfully similar to this crispy chicken. Was it crispy chicken taquitos recipe?
Okay. Now that is a bit weird. How did that happen?
God only knows.
Which means that they took Roy's picture. They took Roy's picture and put it on the internet, and they're ripping Roy off.
What is that? Okay, hold on. Sorry, my screen is very small. Let me.
So the rat says to the bunny, he says,
"You, can I swear?"
No.
You effing, I'm assuming that says shit hat.
Okay.
Mother effer. You think you know, you piece of S. Get the F out of my bar.
Oh. And what is
I'm telling Bun.
Yeah, I know that was. I did think it. I didn't agree with the message behind the story, but I did think it was a cute little comic. It reminds me a lot of Pearls Before Swine. If you ever read that in the funnies in the newspaper.
I like the pictures.
Oh, it's the pictures make it real cute. You got cute little animals talking to each other and just making up little stories, and it's pretty funny. I like them. They're cute. They're real cute little animals. Oh, they're all so fluffy. They're all so fluffy and soft. Wee.
Okay.
Well, but anyways, Roy and Mark, why do you gotta hate Roy? And Mark, I do appreciate you looking out on the copyright concerns. I do, and I like your comic, and I think that I agree with both sides in the argument. So, Mark, but you gotta explain why you gotta hate Roy.
Thank you, Bun. That means a lot to me. No, I don't hate Roy. I actually love him. I love all of you. I hope you all know that. You know, you're like my family. You know.
Okay.
I feel like, yeah. But Roy's been after me since day one, and I just think he should have your name on the menu. I'm really angry that he doesn't.
Okay, and Roy? Roy?
I think I scared him off.
Roy might be muted. I'll speak on Roy's behalf a little bit.
Okay.
Roy's kind of getting it, because Roy and I are friends. I think Roy's getting ganged up on a little bit here.
That might be true.
And how would you feel, Bun, if a comic like this came out making fun of you, and then, you know, everyone was like, oh, I agree with both sides. It's like you'd say, no, you should agree with me, right? I think that my theory is I got no problem with Mark. I'm just calling it like I see it. Mark looked up Bunheim NSFW. He has a story defending himself. Personally, I don't buy it. I think what's going on here is the guy you described earlier, the little bit of a pervert who you want to keep around for money. If it's anyone, it's probably Mark.
Okay. So we're gonna ban Mark from the forum then?
No, you don't have to ban. I don't think Mark should be banned. I don't think Mark's done anything bannable.
Okay. Well, I really like the comic. I thought it was... I just can't get over how funny little animals talking to each other was. I think that's a really funny idea. I always love in movies when animals can talk to each other. You ever seen Homeward Bound? Or you ever seen... Okay, here's a hilarious movie. You want a funny movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
That's a funny one. If you ever want to see a real good movie, real funny jokes with animals. Oh God, you got to see Dr. Dolittle. Eddie Murphy's one of the funniest comedians in the world.
Have you seen the fantastic Mr.
Robert
Fox?
Downey Jr.
No, I have not seen the one with Robert Downey Jr. Is it any good?
It's okay. I don't know, like a solid 2.5 stars.
Out of what? 10?
No, out of 5?
Oh, I don't know. However many stars you'd say.
3, I think. Is usual.
Oh. Is it 3?
I don't know if it is.
Okay, well, I've moved Roy and Mark to the audience. I think it's time we probably move on. I think we've got to the core of that.
Sure.
We gonna and this is a great little thing that we have coming up. Is Goblin Leg's got a book, a little kid's book about Voles that she's gonna read. We're gonna do a reading.
Sure.
And what's the book called? What's the book called?
Clarify, I didn't write the book. It's not a book that I wrote. The book is called PD Vol. So in
No, that's dirty.
No, it's not. It's Scottish slang. So PD means small in Orcadian slang specifically. So from the island of Orkney.
So it's not a pedophile.
No, not at all. They wouldn't write a book about that for children.
That's probably pedo you're thinking of.
Oh, pedo, yeah, that means that's a dirty thing. That's one of the worst, maybe the worst thing that you can commit.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
tell
bold
me when
stance.
you'd like me to start it.
Go ahead.
One warm and balmy summer's eve, when all the clouds had taken leave, a small yet feisty Orkney vole ventured from his hidey hole. His mother called, "Don't wander far, or tell just any folk who you are, for on this land live many beasts, and out of voles they make their feast." "No fear," he scoffed, "I know the score. I've fought those beasts 10 times before."
You can just start. You can start it. You can start it, Goblin.
Hold on, Bud. Yes.
I think she has been.
No, I thought you were reading the background, the back pages, the summary.
No.
No. His mother's heart began to sink. "Don't tell tales, you'll come unstuck. One day you might run out of luck." But Petey ran throughout the night, looking to provoke a fight.
Can you remind me what's happening before he goes to talk to his mom? What he was doing?
Well, he was just playing about, I think, and then he comes out of his vole hole.
Okay.
So first he happened upon an owl who gave a long and dreadful howl. As Petey whispered, "You look sweet, just the bird for me to eat." So this vole has come across an owl and is basically threatening to eat the owl. "For I am a vampire vole, you see, and I will eat
you mean the, I think you mean the other way around. Of owl's gonna come eat the vole.
No. In this, the vole is trying to eat the owl.
Can they do that?
No, I think it's just a.
It's a children's book. This isn't educational.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying she might have it. She might be misunderstanding it, and then it's saying that the owl's gonna eat the vole. Can you read the sentence just real slowly to me, Goblin, explaining what the owl's gonna do?
First he happened upon an owl, so he's found an owl, who gave a long and dreadful howl. As Petey whispered, "You look sweet, just the bird for me to eat. So he's threatening to eat the owl.
Okay, so he's gonna go try to. Well, how is that gonna work for him? He's not. I can tell you, if he gets the owl, it's gonna be unrealistic.
Bun, Voles can't talk. You know that. Like, this is a children's book. What's happening here probably isn't factual.
Well, all good stories take place with a realistic bounds to them.
Okay. Clearly, this is a children's book. We've allowed those realistic bounds to slide outwards a little.
Okay, let's...
Maybe the vole has a little gun he's gonna fight the owl with.
I don't think there's a gun involved, Prong.
You don't know that.
It's a European book.
I'm looking at the pictures and there's no guns here.
Oh, there's pictures to it too? Oh, well, that would have been great to see. I think I would have paid more attention if there was pictures.
You're not even paying attention?
I just keep thinking about, when she says one word, I just keep thinking about the damn hills the thing's running on. I can't get the hills. I keep thinking of damn Braveheart. He reminds me, I keep imagining him in my mind, he's running around like a William Wallace.
You're thinking of Braveheart?
I'm saying if there's ever a type of good children's book, it'd be I would say that imagine a vole as Braveheart hitting the owls.
I don't think
maybe
that'd
someone
be
can write that. Maybe.
You know what? Yeah, maybe.
Well, how about I'm going to copyright that. Only I could write that.
I like the whole plot of like the the Redwall series. Am I crazy?
What's Redwall?
Yeah, I remember Redwall. Yeah, there was the Redwall Abbey.
Yeah.
It was an abbey of stone brick, and they had like badgers and like voles and mouse, rats and stuff living in there, like monks and warriors and things. I read that so much as a kid.
Where is this?
A children's fantasy novel.
Which part of the world does it take? What part of the world does it take place in?
I think
it's supposed to be like medieval.
Yeah, like medieval Europe.
In the UK, yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Well, let's get back to the story.
Yeah.
Sure. For I am vampire vole, you see, and I will eat you for my tea. The bird of prey got such a fright, it gulped and flew right out of sight. Ha ha, laughed Petey. I am king. I'm not afraid of anything. And off he went to pick a fight with every creature in his sight. And it's got a picture of him wearing a cloak and laughing. He met a cat with hungry eyes and claws of an enormous size.
Have you seen the Trump's in court?
Yeah, I've seen that, Bun.
What'd you think about that?
I don't think now's the time or the place. We're live. Goblin's trying to tell a story. You understand you're being a little bit rude to her?
No, I'm saying thought she was on a break. She hit a paragraph break.
You talked over her.
No, she was getting on the next chapter. She was talking about the picture.
No.
Remember what was the picture? The vole had a damn sword. Which was it?
And so you thought real quick, in the time it took her eyes to move from the bottom of one page to the top of another, maybe she's physically flipping the page, you thought you'd real quick just change the subject?
I say I was going to throw out a little roadblock, maybe.
A roadblock?
A roadblock.
Why are you trying to block this? Do you not like children's stories?
Oh, I'm not throwing out a roadblock. I'm just saying, throwing out just a slow down sign, and then I was going to ask Davey. If you want to know why, I'm sorry, Gotham Leg. I did forget. I forgot that we were talking about a story, and I was thinking about something, and I forgot we were doing a show, and you have to forgive me. My mind has not been in a very good place. Goblin, I am sorry. I will not be doing it again, and I will
smoking too much yip.
It's okay.
Yes, my brain is a bit hoomsome hamsums. You know, what Jim calls them. Pretty well much boiled down to a damn watery substance or a liquid gelatin substance in my brain. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I won't do it again.
Well, if you'd like, you can sit and play solitaire while I read it to maybe entertain you a little.
No, I don't got the cards with me.
You can play it on your phone or something.
Bun, I'd be happy to talk to you about Trump's indictment after the show if you'd like that.
No, I want to. I got stuff I want to do after.
Okay, why don't we continue then?
Okay. What was the subject?
I was reading the story.
Okay. Go ahead, Goblin.
He met a cat with hungry eyes and claws of an enormous size. It purred, "You look so small and neat. I bet you'll make a tasty treat. I may be small, that much is true, but I'm certainly not afraid of you. I'm Vampire Vole. I wish to munch on cats just like you for my lunch." So it's got a picture of the cat hissing at the vole, and the vole with his little cape on, kind of getting, I don't know, scared or something.
Oh, so he ate the cat?
Wait, no, he's not scared. No, he's just kind of like looking scary at the cat, and the cat, yeah.
Okay, but he's
after shock.
Okay.
What were you saying, sorry?
I'm just having a bit trouble understanding. Is the vole killing and eating the animals yet? Or is he just trying to?
He's pretending that he wants to kill and eat them to scare away the animals that would otherwise kill and eat him.
Oh, he's playing pretend. In other words.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that should have been something the author. That should be something the author decides to put in. I think they should really consider if they're doing another one.
Well, to be fair, I think it's a children's book, and most children would be able to understand that he's kind of playing pretend. So
okay.
I'm not saying you're at fault for not understanding, but
that's right. My mind's I'm too smart for the book. In other words.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. In utter shock from what was said, the feral cat turned tail and fled. "Ha ha," laughed PD. "I am king. I'm not afraid of anything." A kestrel flew down from the sky and said, "I fancy some vole pie." "You can't eat me. I'm far too tough. Your beak just isn't strong enough." So then it's got
can they not
vole waving at the.
So, Reddit post on Reddit. Today I learned kestrel can't eat a vole because the vole skin's too tough for a kestrel. Anyone want that one? Anyone got? Do you want to post that? Because if you don't, I'd love to post it.
You can post it if you want. I think since it's a children's book that's kind of about a fictional vole, I probably wouldn't take most of the fact to heart. But again, you can do what you want.
We'll run a poll.
You're not allowed to post it.
How's about a poll on the forum? And get Latte in, maybe explain the situation to Latte.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next part?
So he says, "I'm Vampire Vole, haven't you heard? My favorite dish is roasted bird." With that, the kestrel turned around and crept away without a sound. And it's got a picture. So the little vole's got a fork and knife, and he's got a napkin tied around his neck, and the bird's running away from him.
See, I think that I'd like the book a lot more if I knew that I could see the cartoons in it.
Well, if you'd like, I can post the pictures.
Oh, I'd love to see a couple.
The vole forum.
I'd love to see some pictures. I'd love to look it over tonight. Maybe it does sound like it's a bit. Now that I know that it's a cartoon, I can understand a vole running around with a little handkerchief on his neck and pretty well much trying to eat the animals with a little fork and knife. In other words, it's a newspaper funny for people who don't get it.
Yeah, well, you could say that, probably.
Okay.
Shall I continue?
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Trump-related conversation. Petey Vole began to sing, "I'm not afraid of anything." Then poor Petey's jaw did drop, and his tall tales came to a stop. So that's kind of like you, because the podcast is Bunyan Butler's Tall Tales.
I don't know what the name of it is.
It is.
Well,
that is what it's called.
Sure.
Why do you want to know?
Well, because it said Tall Tales, and it kind of reminded me of your podcast.
Oh, it said Tall Tales in the book?
Yeah.
Oh, we're at the part of the book where it says it's all fake. Is that what it was? Is that what it was? They said it's all a bunch of tall tales. I bet is what the lyrics said.
Okay, well, I'll continue. For there his mother Vol did stand, with bar of soap in her pink hand. Time for a scrub with lots of bubbles. I'll wash away those tall-tale troubles. So it's got his mother, and she's got a pink bow in her hair so that you can tell it's a girl Vol, and she's got little eyelashes.
Okay.
And she's holding a bar of soap. And the little Vol's looking kind of sad to go to the bath.
Okay. So she's sending him away?
No, she's saying that she's going to give him a bath.
Okay. She's sending him away to give a bath, I mean.
What? No, she's going to give him the bath.
Okay. Okay, let's get to the bath. I want to hear what happens in the bathtub.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
What happens in the bathtub? What types of hijinks does it have? I bet he gets sucked down the drain. How much do you guys want to make a bet on what's gonna happen? What's the Vole's name?
PD.
Petty.
It's not what you're thinking.
Okay.
PD.
Petty. Little Pity. Anyone want to bet what he's gonna do in a bathtub? I say he's gonna get sucked down the drain. No question.
I don't think he's gonna get sucked down the drain. I think we're coming to the end of the story here.
Are we almost at the end already?
I'm betting a shark comes
Yeah,
up
there's
and
like one page left.
Oh my lord. That was a long.
Really
okay,
not
all right.
long.
Let's get to the. All right, I want to hear how this thing wraps up now. So he did or he didn't kill those animals.
He didn't, and
He
it
didn't.
never said in the story that he killed them. So
Okay.
I'm not sure where you're getting that from.
Okay.
But shall I continue?
Yes. Let's get to the end of this thing. I'm excited to see the conclusion. Or maybe they all come up and get him. Maybe they come and get him in the bathtub.
Okay. Oh no, cried Pidgey, not the tub. I don't like how you wash and scrub, and all that soap will make me cry if it gets into my eye.
That reminds
But
me of
after
Overlord
bath
and his
time-
mom.
Okay. Okay, sure. It can be whatever. But after bath time, Pidgey Vol became a much more pleasant soul. His mother kissed him on the head as he dreamed soundly in his bed. And that's the last page, so you don't need to worry about any more. And it's got the Pidgey Vol lying down in his bed and his mother just giving him like a nice little kiss on his head. And it's got a little candle and you can see him snoring with the zzz. And there's a little worm there. And maybe a cockroach? I don't think so actually, but some kind of pill bug? Something like that.
All right, so what's on the? You got another page or so?
No, that's the last page. That's the end.
Oh, what happens? He just takes a bath and that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a children's book. There's really like not much plot to it. It's just stuff happens and then it ends.
How long was that? That must have been like 30, 40 pages.
It was like, I think, it says 16 here, so...
Short pages. Short.
Yeah, there's
Mostly
about, like,
pictures, I'd imagine.
2 sentences on each page. There's some fact at the back of the book if you want me to read those, but I don't have to.
I'm actually out of time, folks. I got to turn the thing off for the night. Yeah, I got to get out of this room.
Sure.
Are you going back to the trailer? Or are you staying?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the trailer.
Okay.
Well, thanks, everyone. It was a great time.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
We'll see